Our News 5 investigation continues tonight into a Manitou Springs restaurant accused of mishandling credit card tip money earned by members of its staff. Investigative reporter Patrick Nelson in studio. You spoke with a former employee who state investigators say owed thousands of dollars.
That's right, Rob. When we started this investigation in June, we learned waiters and waitresses at PJ Stagecoach Inn had filed claims with the Division of Labor about not being paid credit card tips they believe they had earned. We uncovered state documents that show state investigators believe the restaurant owes at least one waiter thousands of dollars. And he spoke with us saying he hasn't seen a dime of the money. This summer, we sat down with Andrea Schaus, a former PJ Stagecoach Inn waitress who filed a claim with the Colorado Division of Labor that hundreds of dollars in credit card tips were missing from her paychecks. The state continues to look into those claims, but during our investigation, we uncovered state documents that show investigators with the Division of Labor say PJ Stagecoach Inn already owed another employee more than $1,800 in credit card tips and another $2,200 in penalties. We now know that employee is Daniel Grepiotis.
As we were watching your story, I actually saw my documentation on there. So that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, really? And yeah, I haven't been paid a dime from them. They just deny everything. Basically, every time I try to contact them, they just won't talk to me.
Grepiotis worked at PJ Stagecoach Inn for just 3 months and says he decided to file a claim with the state when he noticed he was being shorted on his paychecks.
In this situation, we were paid, the minimum tip wage, and what we made in tips, what should have been ours, and it was stolen from us, basically.
Even after going through the state process, Grepiotis has been discouraged, waiting years and not seeing a penny of his money.
I was like, so how do we go about collecting this with the labor board? They're like, well, it's up to you. And they just left me high and dry after that.
But now labor law attorney Gregory Givens is representing Grepiotis, and the pair have a plan.
We're going to file this note of assessment and get a judgment that's enforceable in state court. So that means that he can collect from PJ Stagecoach Inn through their bank accounts or their till or their property or anything of that nature to satisfy that judgment.
This has been a long process for Grepiotis. He shares this warning with anyone who is working as a waiter or waitress for the tipped wage in Colorado.
I think that people just need to be aware and to follow the money trail a little bit better, and just to be aware of what's going on and if they're getting taken advantage of.
Now, during the last couple weeks, I had phone conversations with the attorney for PJ Stagecoach Inn. I also emailed her the state paperwork that explains what Grepiotis is owed. I was told there's no comment at this time. Now, if you need help finding the resources to file a wage complaint with the state, I posted a link on our website, KOAA.com. Always watching out for you. Patrick Nelson, News 5 Investigator.